Test voice level. Test voice level. Test voice level. Test voice level. Whopa! Fragilities. You're probably a bot unless you type something now in chat. But thanks for the follow, bot. Unless I apologize if you're a human, but I think you're a bot. It's alright, one day we'll all be living together with bots. They'll probably be sentient by then, if we get there. No chat? Oh, let's do this then, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Hey, there's a bot I want. Sim Toolkit Pro Twitch bot has joined us. Thank you, Sim Toolkit Twitch bot. You will be providing us with landing rate guesses today. Alrighty, back to the BN-2 Islander. I am still working on understanding all those library stuff. I'm getting there. I'm finally trying to get my head around the comp files. A bunch of different channels, red, green, and blue. The red controls, what was it? The red controls how, oh, I'm gonna put this song out of this playlist. I'm getting kind of a little tired of this song. Right, let's keep it calm and cool. So yeah, comp files. We're not going to talk about this right now, but just like for my own. Red channel ambient occlusion, blue channel metallicness of something, how shiny metal like it is, and green channel the roughness of something. Rough if it's very smooth like a piece of plastic, more rough like a piece of you know, velvet or something. Gonna learn all about that. Well, I'm gonna try to learn about it, and then you're gonna help me. Not today, but it's coming up. I'm trying to learn. Before I teach, I try to learn, but sometimes the best way to teach is to learn as you go along as well. So I might do that, do a discovery learning stream, and then once we get it down, I'll write down a blog post with the steps, and then that will be the, okay, this is actually how I managed to do this. But today we're going to, we owe like $1.5 million to the bank. We only have a BN-2 Islander. I do want to buy another plane today. I found a Shock Club, Shock Cub. Is that what it's called? Shock Ultra with floats for only about $116,000 near St. Just here. This is one of my favorite airfields to travel into. My dad grew up around here, not far in St. Ives. So, and since the UK has had a world update pass, I think it was like the third one. everything looks a little nicer, the terrain looks a little better, I think. And a lot of these airports, such as St. Just, Land's End, the airfield here where we are, they have had a touch of handcraftedness, which always helps. Alright, let's go back here and let me switch this to display capture, because we're going to be taking a look at quickly at Neofly, where we are. We're here in the southwestmost tip of England in the UK here. This is called Land's End, this area. And there's a few missions around here. See, my dad grew up around here. St. Ives by Carbis Bay. So why don't we start with taking someone to a golf course there. Maybe you'll land in Carbis Bay, that'll be enough. In West Cornwall Golf Club. Sounds good. And this one here, West Cornwall Golf Club, same one. Maybe you'll start with that one. It's technically for a helicopter with the BN-2. We should be able to, I think, land here somewhere. Hoping, maybe even in the beach. Maybe even that beach. Alright. There's also this little airstrip here. Maybe we'll start with this one first, and then after landing on this, which is quite short, you can see it says the 152 over there in the satellite imagery. Then after we do this one, we can gauge if that beach is long enough. Could be. Let's start with this guy here first. The VIP. Fly safe and comfortable, alright. Right click, I'm gonna go ahead and just fly by myself this one. Since these are pretty short missions, if you want to join me a little later, you have Neofly, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can just let me know and I'll start the next mission with friends. Right? Cargo 195 pounds, 365 pounds total of one passenger. So let's get the payload set inside the aeroplane here. I'll go to an outside view while I'm doing that. 365 of one passenger, so I'm about 180. And let's give this guy what? That'll be 380, so that first. There you go. 365 total, one passenger.
Transporter from dispatch. Some VIPs are going to an important meeting this time. They're waiting for you in the boarding parking.
And you can see there's something new here.
Captain, the VIPs are just starting to board. Stand by.
You can see there's something new here if you have been following the streams along the Neofly. New sounds. This is Elena, our new dispatcher. I gave another 10 bucks to the Neofly developers, and we now have Elena voice with us as dispatch. Okay. I'll go ahead and open the doors, pretend they're walking in and stuff. Alright. Even though there's one passenger, it sounds like there's more of them, but leave it there.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Copy that, dispatch. Hypertext 0. We're going to get the system set up here and we'll be off shortly. Over. Okay. Let me disable the preview over there. And let's get this thing going. Alright, first of all, I'll close the doors. And then we'll flip on the main battery switch, go ahead of the nav lights, taxi lights, pulse lights, and the beacons. We'll leave the strobe to a little later. Don't need the instrument lights right now. It's daytime here. Port magnetos and starboard magnetos. Fuel pumps and fuel valve. Both port and starboard engines. Avionics activated. Hey Charlie, clear the prop out there. We got this. Oh, almost forgot the mixture. I did forget the mixture. I mean the RPM. Go Both engines are on. Sounding pretty good. Phenomenal. And now let's not forget, I forgot this in my last flight in the Caribbean, and the plane shut off. The electrical system shut off in mid-flight. It's a good thing I remember to look back here, because once this is coming from everything is being powered by the batteries now. Now we turn on the port generator and the starboard generator, so those spinning propellers on those engines will be generating some electricity for us as well. So it won't just run out of power mid-flight and have a total surprising shutdown of our avionics. Okay. All right, now we can talk to the tower. Before we do that, let's flip that down. I'm already gonna put the flaps to takeoff position so I don't forget. Cross check on the back there. New paint job for this airplane almost ready as well. Well, updated paint job for this airplane. But in the next paint job library tutorial, we are going to be focusing on the 172 or whatever it is, maybe even the 152, what we had started with. Okay, talk to the tower. The ground first. We're gonna go northeast. Okay. But it doesn't really matter. I'll just say this depart. Let's go east. See what they tell us. Okay, acknowledge that. So runway 20. Hey, Matt Rog is here, ladies and gentlemen, with his own BN-2 Islander. Fantastic. Hello, Matt Rog. You're having a good, what day is it today? Tuesday? Where is runway 20? It's 34. I think it's that one. No, that's 02, so that's, it's a green one. That's what I like about this airport too. Good morning, sir. It has a grass runway in the middle of all the, it has like so 1, 2, 3 runways in this thing, but 4 runways because there's another little, very faint one there. You can see there's grass runways intermixed with the, we're gonna go there to runway 20, okay? Okay, via taxiway cross runway 34, that's gonna be that one. I think I'm just gonna go this way. I mean, I don't think it's they're getting a little confused about that. It's closer for me to go just west over there. Have Matrox flying with us. We're gonna have a heading of roughly, what is this, about 60 degrees, I think. Let me already get this set. I'm not even gonna set a direct course, I think, to the airfield, but we might as well, since let's do this professionally. Okay, I'm trying to be professional here and not just be a fly-by-night operation. So we are headed to Echo Golf Romeo Juliet. Okay, so I'm gonna go direct to here. I'll flip this back one once over or twice over or something if I can get it, or first actually I push it. There you go. Now the back, now that one's selected. Now the front little dial here. Echo Golf Romeo Juliet. Okay. So I can just use the mouse cursor here. Echo. And then I go. Then I use the back, the larger dial. To go one over. Echo Golf. Alright, Golf. And then one over there. Romeo. And Juliet. Very close. Just one hop over. And then I click enter. And I click enter again for the little shiny activate thing. And boom, there is our course only 10 nautical miles away. Good morning, Wild Craze. How are you, sir? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Matt Rock. And welcome to Wild Craze. Thank you for joining me. Here at St. Just Land's End Airport. Plenty of cars around. Alright, let's go. I think I'm pretty much set. I'm already gonna turn on the strobes now. These guys have sunglasses, so it should, or the beacon. I had turned on the strobes that I meant not to turn on. Oh, just missed. Thankfully, there's no one eating coffee, drinking coffee, and having like an English breakfast over there because we barely missed them. With the wingtip of these very sharp wingtips of the BN-2, it's a little too sharp, I think, but it's a nice model. It's not the best external model of all the planes I've seen from Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's very good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with new sounds. Hopefully they keep working on the sounds, because one thing that I don't hear sounds for is the twisting of like the rudder pedals and of the throttle. You know, the very subtle sounds you wouldn't be able to hear them with the engine on. But I love all these little details. I love hearing these little sounds when you're before you turn the engines on, when you're just hanging out there inside the airplane. We're simulating these wonderful machines that fly. Let's make it as detailed as possible. Okay, we're heading towards the threshold of running 20 here. We're gonna hold short. It's a grass runway, you can see. No one is coming that way. So let's just go over here. Metrog is coming behind me, and I'm just gonna hold short right here. I guess the wind is coming from that direction, a bit of a crosswind, but let's see if the ATC will be happy with my position now.
Landsden Tower, hypertext Hero 1 ready for east departure at runway 20. Hypertext Hero 1 altimeter tree 0.06 wind 264 to 14. Departure to the east approved.
Okay, the departure to the east has been approved. Let's turn the map into the info overlay up there. Alright, acknowledge the takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 20, hypertext Hero 1.
Alright, let's taxi to runway. Matrog is right here behind us. Only a 10 nautical mile flight over to this golf course where my dad, near where my dad grew up in near St. Ives. Hard to see where the runway is here. I think this is it. Alright, here we go. Full power. Not even gonna hold the brakes. Have the takeoff flaps set. We're gonna go to the left side of those tall trees there.
Pilot
And we're
from
up.
dispatch. Fly safe. These customers don't like excitement.
Copy that, dispatch. You know me, I always fly safe. Over. Yeah, even I'm laughing at that joke.
Continue for east departure.
Acknowledge that.
Landsden Tower, hypertext Hero 1 continue for east departure.
I'm gonna stay nice and low here. I'm gonna turn the auxiliary fuel pumps off because we're off the ground. The flaps have come up. And nice and easy. Get this sound balanced out a bit. It's very loud. All right. Nice gentle bank all the way over to our course. Let's see if Neopad is working today. Hey, Neopad is working today. We got the satellite view centered on our own airplane. I'm gonna be able to check. Alright, we have to go up there that way. Okay, just wanted to check if it was working. We have Matrog behind us. Matrog. Keeping an eye on the airspeed so we don't go boom. When I took off right there, I immediately went to press the G key because I'm used to flying the P-51 and the Spitfire now in DCS and in IO2. But I did the last few streams, and so I, you know, try to put up the gear, but guess what? This doesn't, the gear stays down in this airplane. Like a seagull that always is ready to land, you know. We'll stay at a low altitude here. Comes Matrog coming in hot on our starboard. Oh, there he is. Pretty yellow plane. Or starboard, fantastic. Excellent. It was one of the best features of this game is the multiplayer. Even if it has its issues, you know, with liveries and no collisions and stuff. I mean, maybe that's a plus. Walker says, I have decided I have gripes with the first Neofly campaign. I haven't even tried it yet. What do you have gripes in terms of story or in terms of functionality? I haven't tried it yet. Copy that, air traffic control.
Tower, hypertext Hero 1 frequency change.
Very nice formation flying here by Matrog, very close. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. A little bit of turbulence. Functionality, all right. Yeah, I have to check it out. I mean, you can tell me if you feel like talking about it. I don't really worry about spoilers on that stuff. I think the guy's on holiday now, Neolord, the guy who makes Neofly. So no more updates until I think September. You know, Europe generally stops in August, especially in Italy at least. I think a lot of places are like that. Northern Hemisphere. I lost Matrog there for one mission for a moment. Sometimes we do flash in and out. One mission recommends helicopter, which isn't a native sim feature at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna do a helicopter mission after this one, but yeah, it's you know, I guess they're really pushing that, what is it, the Airbus chopper, and but yeah, I wish it would become an unofficial thing instead of just a community thing. So it's like some chalk mine or something. Another mission is 8,000 kilometers, basically requiring heavy airline. Wow. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be fun for me because I don't like I don't like flying the airliners as much as I like the bush planes. Too high, too long, you know. I mean, once in a while. So I sympathize. Oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. So I sympathize with your thoughts. Wow, crazy. There's this one achievement. I mean, there's several achievements I don't have, but one of them it is to fly from like France to Seattle or something. I think for that one you need an airliner. Right, we're approaching the airfield. We're supposed to drop this guy off. Turn the music down a little bit here. Alright, let's talk to this airfield. Echo Golf Roman Juliet. Whoa! And there he goes. Matt Rog. Let's see, where is this airfield? It's a little bit front to the right. Tempest airstrip. No tower, so we're just gonna have to land where we can. I think that's probably it. Right there. This time of the day, the wind is probably coming... I don't know, man. I did the helicopter one of 2-3 Cessnas, though, so only have the lone left now. Cool. France to Seattle, I took off and went to bed with the autopilot on. A few tries ended up in the right area. That's a good idea. Just leave it running, go with autopilot. Let me turn on Neofly here and see if our position is... I think it's right. Yeah, there it is. Remember, I can't bank too much so I don't lose the comfort bonus of this guy, so I'm just going to extend this... extend a little bit over here. Metrog readying his approach. There he goes. Now just follow him in. That's the nice thing about having other people flying with you. Like, just follow them in. Alright, I'm gonna put the flap to takeoff position. I'm gonna activate the auxiliary fuel pumps. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Rock with approach. Very small little airfield there. There it is. It's like a sort of farm strip. Very light aircraft strip. A bit tricky. There's some. There's a little bay. There's a little village right between you and the airstrip. There's a big tree there. Flaps to full landing. All right. Seems to have touched down successfully. Now it's our turn. After future, yeah. Usually takes me many tries to get anything done. The main thing really is to keep at it. All right, here we go. Looking good. Looking good. Watch the wheels on those trees though. I want to avoid another BN-2.
Transporter from dispatch.
Ah, right, that's a pretty nice landing for a first one. Minus 28 feet per minute, if that's correct. That is pretty nice and feather-like. Especially with this 2-engine airplane like this one. Alright, 1-2 boss. It feels good to land smoothly. I just taxi over here. Let's just stop over here. Look good from my point of view. Nice, thank you, Matt. Gonna stop here and put the parking brakes on.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Watch the propellers, people. All right.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Thank you and good day.
Thank you, dispatch. We're probably gonna try another mission from here if we can. Over. I think we'll just fly back to the airport. I don't know if you can try different missions from Neofly from this place or not. That's something I'm continuously confused about. It's a little lower here. But let's take a look. Neofly. Echo. Yeah, I guess let's fly back. We're currently here. Could we look for a mission here? We're currently at Echo Golf Romeo Juliet. Okay, Echo Golf Romeo Juliet. Let's try to search for a mission from here. There we go. We can do a mission from here. And let's now try maybe this chopper one. Cape Cornwall Golf and Leisure Resort. Let's do that one. For helicopters where we have the BN-2, we're gonna go for it. Looks like right the edge of a cliff. Could be interesting. This one, I'll play with friends if you want to join me. Right click, fly with friends, server, arcade, and start server. And two passengers, 554. Two passengers, 554 total. Let's go in here of the top menu, go to weight, add another passenger over there. I'll just put 185 for this. It was 554 total. That's pretty close. 550. So we give this guy five more pounds, and we should be good.
Transporter from dispatch. We have a VIP and hurry. It is important that they are flown to their destination without delay.
This new voice, this Elena voice, she's
Pilot from dispatch. Boarding VIP.
She's very like strict or something. I mean, maybe it's like some sort of Eastern European, like you know, no nonsense bar tender or something. It's gonna like, all right, you're gonna have this. I know you asked for that, otherwise you're out of the bar, you know. So I don't know. I sounds a little. I wish I could turn the volume down individually.
VIP on board. You are cleared to go.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, she's quite a strict person, this Elena. She's like a dominatrix. Like she has like a whips and chains and, you know, high heels. Better watch out. Okay. The new Elena Neofly dispatch controller. Okay. All right. So now we have to fly from here, from Echo Golf Romeo Juliet to Cape Cornwall Golf and Leisure Resort. So this is not an airport, this is just a golf club, you know. These people have a lot of money. They say, hey, let's just, you know, I don't really feel like taking the car for that 10-20 minute drive. Let's just charter an airplane, you know. There's that guy that flies around here, Hypertext, and this other airplane he's flying with. You could take a couple maybe, because this guy called Matt Rogg, and let's just fly over there. I don't want to spend 20 minutes in the car. Let's spend, you know, an hour getting to the airfield and then I'll hop over. All right, we're just gonna have to go there, and the bearing, we're just gonna take a bearing here. It's probably gonna be what, a 250, I think. So let's let me clear all this. I'm gonna hold clear here for about 4 seconds, and I go back to the. Was it clear that I hold? I thought it was clear. Maybe it's direct to. No. I thought it was clear, but maybe not. Anyway, we'll just. I'll try hold clear from here. Okay, it's not working. Maybe it just goes to default over there, but we're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna go to, what did I say about 250? After we take off here, it's not a controlled airfield, so we can just basically do as we please. Alright, 250, and after we take off and we head to 250, once we get to the end of the land, to land's end, we should be where we're supposed to deliver these VIPs. Okay, the batteries, I left everything running because, you know, we're not going to spend too long on the ground here. Click prop out there, clear prop, not click the prop. I have forgotten to put my propeller to full, so it can be an issue. Walker says, I think air traffic control is mad at me too. Contact this and down such freaky. Good day. Yeah, I was like, get out of here. Stop bugging me. You know. Alright, here we go. Flaps to takeoff position. There are some trees there, but hopefully we can clear them without too much trouble. Oh, did you hit the trees? Damn. Did you take off the direction I'm about to go to? Ah, that's good to know. I wonder if there's. I don't know if the. I mean, now there's a trick for the wind. Now we could look at the wheels. Let's look at our wheels and see if we detect some dust being kicked off here. And that should give us a clue on the wind if we can see dust here. Alright, I'm not seeing dust. No, I'm not seeing dust in this airfield for some reason. We have to be above a certain speed, maybe? Maybe I'll go the other way. If you hit the trees, Metro, I think I'm gonna try the other way. Oh yeah, there's a dust. Is there a clue? Alright, looks like the wind is coming from that way. Does mid-truck try again? Very nice. Okay, made it at that one. Yeah, I think the wind is coming from that one based on both that takeoff and on what I saw from the dust here. And there it is. You could see it over there. There, you see that dust there? Yeah, that means the wind is coming from that way. I love wind, and I love anything in a video game that shows a movement of the wind. I love that stuff, you know, because it's such a part of the planet we live in, and you know, we need air to live, to breathe. We need air to fly. We need just wind is exciting, and I love it when I see something in a video game be affected by wind. Valkyrie says a grassy field. Why would you expect dust? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's and it's probably correct, because when I went to that little dusty more road, then it appeared. Totally correct. I'm just talking out of my bunghole here. I don't know if you remember Beavis and Butthead. The pretty bad, but in some weird way sometimes still funny TV show from the original MTV in the 90s. Alright. Alright, tricky this one. But let's try what a Metrog did and just aim that way and hope that we can clear everything. I'm gonna hold the brakes, check everything is correct, close that, full power. There we go. Whoa, she just basically flew off the hill there.
Take care of that chopper.
Copy that, dispatch. By the way, I'm not in a chopper, and I'm in a BN-2 Islander, over. Flaps up. Auxiliary fuel pumps off. And let's turn to 250. I'll keep it a little slow. Wait for Metrog to join us. Wishes to. I'm gonna pretend there is collision detection with these things here, and I'll avoid it. One thing that I would, if I ever were to get either, like, you know, a private pilot's license or I think it's called leisure license, where you can just fly ultralights. One thing I would enjoy from that would be to get to know a particular area of the world from the air really well. Just stay in one area and really get to know the area well. See the airfields, see the landmarks. I think that would be a... So it's not just, I wouldn't just look at it from Google Maps, but I would actually have a bird's eye view that I've flown over this place and I know where things are. I think that's it's very, that can be very rewarding. Watch out, Hyper. Take too long out of the cockpit. Nice sense of speed, flying low of all the trees. Going a little off course. Hopefully sound levels are okay. Constant messing about of those. Yesterday Mort told me he used this one application to balance out the sound levels, from my understanding, between different video games. But I have to admit, I really like to try to get it to do it manually. I just wish that there was an easier way than dragging those dials. Maybe there's a hardware control, Windows volume controller I could use. Look into that eventually. And eventually we'll have we'll make our own stream deck. That's what this thing on the bottom here below me is about. Stream keyboard hack. Just setting myself a goal there. If we get to 20,000 bits at some point, I'm going to hack together a keyboard as a stream deck, which is basically like a glorified panel of buttons that make things happen on the screen, and like sounds play, animations come on, scenes change, whatever you want, really. Check out Neopad to see our position. Alright, not too far away. What is this? Top of the hill here, there's circle there.
Transporter. VIP landing in 3 miles.
Copy that, dispatch. We're approaching the landing zone. We're gonna take a look around for a possible landing spot. I'll keep you updated, over. Alright. Alright, let's look at Neopad now and see at the position. Okay, it's to our left, so it's over there. So it's over there. Whoa. Click the open window button by mistake. Alright, that's not too bad. I could just go right across that field, land in the golf course itself. Flaps to takeoff position. Let's activate the auxiliary fuel pumps. Land's End, United Kingdom. I was here when I was a kid. We drove right to this cliff here, right to the edge. Okay, St. Just where I took off from is not far away, and from there the wind was coming from, I think, 250. So maybe the approach is going to involve going around once more and coming towards the sea here. So take a look at the back azimuth of 250 real quick. That's about 70 should be our heading, if our guess is right. That's the very expensive and exclusive golf course that these VIPs wants to take us to. It looks like a fountain over there. What a place. There goes Matt Rogg. Let's observe his landing. I'm just gonna follow the boss here in his yellow BN-2 Islander. Piper, 99, Matt Rogg, yes, there he goes, there he goes. Let's observe his landing. Alright, come on, watch that cliff, huh? Oh, he's good, he has plenty of space. Very nice little approach there. I'll just follow him in. Alright, turn to starboard. Lean over here to the co-pilot side. Flaps to full down now. Trim that nose up tendency, trim it down. Coming in for some golf and some English breakfast and maybe some cod and chips. I don't know what time it is over there. Maybe they're gonna have a late lunch. I think it's probably close to 3 o'clock in the UK, and Greenwich Mean Time, Zulu Time, Universal Time, whatever you choose to call it. It is the time in Greenwich, I believe. 1540? Alright. So late lunch, maybe the time for tea. Some tea and some digestive biscuits, or maybe just some tea and... Man, I would have tea and fish and chips. Maybe a beer would be even better. I'm gonna come to the left side of the tree here, okay?
Nice landing. Close enough.
Okay.
Set your parking brake on.
Little tougher than the other one, but not too bad. Awesome.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
See you soon.
Was a nice trip.
Oh, thank you.
That looks like a nice place. Don't hang around too long. We might not have permission to be here. Make your way to an airport.
That's pretty funny. I like that. Apparently, this new Neofly speech, the Elena thing that I bought, it has a bunch of variations too, you know. So, but I didn't have to do the parking brake. Okay, we're not gonna find missions from here because, you know, we're not in an airfield. We are here at standby. Oh. We're here at some golf course near Land's End in the UK. Thank you, Piper. Yeah, that was a pretty nice landing. From I'm just following the boss here, Matt Rogg. You know, he's an excellent pilot, so yeah, I'm letting him do the hard work of finding a good place to land, and I'm just following him in. All right, we'll put the flaps up to takeoff, but let's take a quick look at where we are in Neofly. And I think we're gonna fly back to St. Just. Where is Neofly? There it is. Yeah, St. Just is very... We could even taxi over there if we wanted to, okay? But we're gonna head basically south. We'll just follow the coast down. Ask for permission to land at Land's End. And we got another mission over there. Alright. So basically head south. There it is, right on our GNS 530. Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. Alright. Gonna taxi back to the other side, and we're gonna take off towards the sea here. Drive right off the cliff. Potentially. A nice effect on the tire there. I love that. A simple thing, but so cool. The Flying Land Rover, the BN-2 Islander, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's going a little bit too hard and fast here. Watch out, I'm already gonna lose another BN-2 if I don't pay attention. That's what I get for spending so much time on the outside views. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it here. Let's see. Let's wait here for 1 second. Is that enough space? I think it'll be good. I mean, we're gonna fly off the cliff. This thing does take off in a very short space, but I think maybe I should taxi a little bit further, huh? Let's taxi a little bit further. Let's give ourselves a little more room here. Go back to the inside view so I don't get too confused of all this clicking of the C button to change from camera control to airplane control. Taking off of a cliff sounds practical indeed. It's like that Nepalese airfield that I've been trying to land on that thing. I got like a really good landing there. I got like an A-class landing over 1 million points, but I still didn't get the achievement to land on 12 degrees or greater inclination runway. I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm doing something wrong, but the truck is off. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Full power. Bit of a bump here. I'm gonna keep the nose up as much as I can.
Transporter, fly safe.
We're up. Copy that, dispatch. We're heading back to Land's End, over. Yeah, I've tried both the Courchevel landing challenges. I got a level landing on that one and on the Lukla in Nepal. Both, I think, 12 degrees or greater inclination runways. Still don't have the achievement. I don't know why. I checked all the assistance options were off and all that stuff. It says without assistance, but yep, everything was true to life. I'm gonna try it again maybe later in the stream or in this afternoon. See how things go. Alright, St. Just. And let's ask for a landing.
Hypertext Hero 1 2 miles west 1,000 feet to land. Hypertext Hero 1 lands end tower. Altimeter tree 0.06 wind 254 to 15. Fly left traffic runway 20.
Acknowledge left traffic runway 20.
Fly left traffic runway 20 Hypertext Hero 1.
Just leaving the fuel pumps on because we're gonna land pretty much straight away. Well, left traffic isn't usually traffic partner is always clockwise, like right to left. The air traffic controller, I think, has to specify if they want you to do a left turn, if I'm not mistaken. I'm starting to learn a little more about that. Eventually we'll be doing VORs and ILS landings and all that stuff, one step at a time. Runway 20 is the grass one. Left traffic is left turn, alright. Okay. Anything left is part of it, copy that. There it is, St. Just.
Hypertext Hero 1 wind 254 to 15. Clear to land runway 20.
Alright, it's the grass runway they want us to go into. Let's acknowledge that and let's go.
Runway 20 Hypertext Hero 1.
Short turn to final here. There goes Metrog ahead of us. I'll hold off a little bit to give him a little bit more time. Flaps are down to full. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rock with the approach. Right over that car. Some excited people in the car scene. Oh, look at this, this is a yellow airplane of 2 engines. It's Matt. Where is he? Oh, I missed the touchdown, but just about. I think ATC gets left and right mixed up sometimes. Copy that. Yeah, I think, yeah, they do get mixed up a little bit. Just like in real life, I guess, you know. I don't know how often air traffic controllers make mistakes, but they're human too. They're not robots.
Transporter, VIP
86.
mission ended.
Whoa.
Thanks
Okay,
for
a
your
little bit of a
efficiency.
left.
Hypertext Hero 1 turn next taxiway.
1-2 boss and the multiplayer bonus.
1 contact ground on 120.255. Going to 120.255 Hypertext Hero 1. Lands end ground Hypertext Hero 1 taxi to parking. Hypertext Hero 1 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway tree 4.
All right.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway hypertext Hero 1.
And eventually, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going to VATSIM. We're going to be trying to talk to real people. First, I want to get some other things down, but that will be coming. There's a bus. Wait and see if there's any passengers that Matt has dropped off here potentially. I'm worried that that bus might here, I'm gonna go this way because I'm worried that bus might run over my airplane here. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rogg. I'll just park and give a shout out here. All right. Fantastic. Parking brake is set. Ladies and gentlemen, an applause for some excellent flying here by Matt Rogg. Matt Rogg. Matt Rogg. Matt Rogg. A shout out. This excellent gentleman hailing from Norway here, also an excellent pilot. Wild craze. Wild craze. Wild craze. Thank you for dropping by here and saying hi to us. Pipe, HR 909. One more applause. All right. I think I'm gonna go. What time is it? Oh, there's plenty of time. We're just doing short missions here. Next up, okay. Made a little bit of money here. We have a big loan to pay off. But over here at, I think, where was it? I think over here it's at Bilberry near, what is it called? EGRO. If I go to EGRO, okay. And I search for missions. Oh, here you go. There's an X Club float there. It only costs $112,000. We have 161, you know. Should probably continue to play that alone, but I want a floater plane because of the floater planes. Not only is this the new, you have the new wake effects, but then we could do all these missions here to find search zones on the sea. You can land on the water. So I think I'm gonna take this mission to. Oh, there's no mission for there. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me go back to where I was. Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. Echo Golf Hotel Charlie. Okay, and we're gonna take this mission to, I think it was EGRO over here. Is this the one? Oh, now it disappeared. So if I want to join multiplayer new flight, would I need to own a BN-2? Nope, you can use whatever plane you want. Oh, in Neofly, yeah. The thing is, on my multiplayer missions, when I click on server, I have it arcade. If I had a realism, you would need to own it, I think, and you would have to be in the same airfield and everything. But since I put arcade, you can pick whatever plane you want, I think. Hey, Mr. Big Shot streaming hard today. Hey, no Big Shot here, Marta. I just get lucky sometimes. I'm doing all right. Thanks so much for flying with me yesterday during that back-to-back raid of flying Fabio and actually I should add your name to that little link I posted. I added it to the YouTube video so people can go see who I was flying with. A lot of fun. Probably after lunch, I'll probably go back to DCS again. Or IL2, I'm not sure yet, but if you tell me your preference, I'd be happy to make that the afternoon stream. Right now I'm just doing some BN-2 Islander stuff. Your Microsoft Flight Simulator around the southwest, near Land's End, the very westernmost tip of England over here, where I went as a kid. My dad grew up around here. He grew up in Carbis Bay, St. Ives, beautiful area of the world. A lot of tourists these days as well, you know, but where aren't there a lot of tourists these days? And I have nothing against the tourists, you know, if they're nice and they don't trash the place, but beautiful place here. Okay. Yeah, lovely. I love Cornwall. Vogue. Now I already lost where the other airfield was, but how about we just fly over to let's see. Let's try an emergency one. How about this one? That looks like a potentially challenging one. Not a lot of, there's a lot of hedges and stuff. I don't know if those will be modeled in the sim. That road could be an option, but look how many trees there are. You have to land within, I think, 2.5 nautical miles or something. Let's see. Let's see. What does it say? Land less than 2 nautical miles. So we do have 2 nautical. There's 1,000 feet. Let's go back. There's 1 mile. Okay, so we could land like. We could land close enough here. Let's try a challenging one. Alright, Echo Golf Hotel Charlie, and the heading is gonna be 85. It tells us over here. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna fly with friends. I'm gonna click connect and fly.
Mayday! 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 An aircraft has just crashed. Bring the doctor to the crash site.
By the gods. This Elena, how do I adjust the volume? Is there a way I can adjust the volume of... Is it Neofly that the volume? I mean, this Elena, she's
Good
like
morning, pilot. Get me as close as possible to the crash.
Here you go. There is Neofly. Okay, let's see if that's better.
Pilot, the medic is on board.
Okay,
Let's
that's
go.
better. Alright, calm down, dispatch. We don't want to, you know, get the medic and myself injured too. We're gonna take the medic over there. We just have to turn the airplane off, and we have another plane coming with us. Over. Another Microsoft Flight Simulator update. I think there was one a hot fix like a few days ago. Make sure dispatcher isn't supposed to yell Mayday, Mayday! Oh! You know, it's supposed to be a calm person if you're doing Mayday stuff. Okay, we need 1 passenger, which is the medic, and 360 pounds of cargo. Let's get back in the plane here. I think our fuel should be fine. Let's double check our fuel levels. Yeah, we have plenty of fuel. We're doing short flights today. So, okay, what did I say? Already forgot. 360 pounds and 1 passenger. Okay. Let's go to the weights here. Only 1 passenger, but we do want 360 pounds, so... Oh, 365 already. Okay, so this medic is a little less heavy. Okay, there's 360. And I think we're good to go. Let's power everything up again. Batteries, I left them on and everything because, you know, we're doing quick flights here. Tony! Clear the prop out there. Been a few days, yeah, and they're coming August 24th, I think, will be the next world update, and they're going to be fixing some other things with that too, like this pop-in that people are getting. All right. Once again, talk to the air traffic control tower. Go back to clearance. Oh, this might be that bug that here, or maybe it's fine. Is there anybody know a way out around this bug that it leaves you stuck in ground services? Whoopa! Rico Jer 1619990. Well, if you're not a bot, thank you very much, Rico JR. Rico JR. If you are a bot, hang out. It's up to you, you know. Well, you'll be sentient one day, and then we'll be able to talk then. Okay, I'm just gonna taxi because I don't see any option. Maybe if I taxi a bit. Bots like Flight Sim 2, I guess. I guess they do, yeah. Just ignore until it works again, copy. Alright, Rick OJR 1619990. I guess not a bot. Thanks for dropping by, sir. A lot of numbers there, you know. Maestro 06, Air Force up there. What is Air Force? Flaps up to takeoff position. Rock has his engines off. Okay, let's hold short of what is this over here? Oh, hold short of runway 25. I'll set the parking brake. And let's try to talk to air traffic control again. Nope, we're stuck on ground services. What if I turn... Oh, here you go. COM 2. Let's go with COM 2. Oh, COM 2 is bugged as well. Yep, that's, I guess, a Microsoft Flight Simulator bugged. Wild Craze says, I notice it's sometimes finicky if you're not properly in the parking spot. Maybe I was in the wrong parking spot. Should I taxi back? To be totally correct. Maybe they wanted me to park... I didn't see anybody manning those other things. Everyone stopped for lunch. What is this, like Italy in August? I thought we were in England. Okay. No, I don't mind, you know. I like to have a chill out, relaxed time. We're just gonna take off and ignore the air traffic control here. We'll just keep an eye out and make sure that nothing... when in doubt, find a catering truck. I agree. I tell people I would go on a trip to the end of the universe as long as there's a good restaurant or good food there. You know? Or a kitchen with good ingredients that I can just cook my own meal. I don't care. It's... Especially if I can bring Amber with me. Alright, let's go. Okay, checking here. Seems clear. We're gonna take off on the grass runway again. If you haven't noticed, I am getting hungry. It's only like 11 o'clock here in New York. I'm gonna hold right here. Let's hold here. Let's set the parking brake again while we what was the bearing on that thing? That's roughly what, 80 I think, more or less? We'll just set 80. Almost straight east. Okay, so Microsoft Flight Simulator says there's an update, nothing else in the store. Any ideas? Yeah, just hotfix, I think, yeah. If you want to add me as a friend in Microsoft Flight Simulator, my MSN gamer tag, or whatever it's called, is Hypertext Hero, but without the E between the T and the X. Okay. Alright, right, one more try my traffic control, see if they woke up. You know, they have too many cotton chips, they're probably just like passed out on the couch there, or on the beach. No, they're asleep. Okay, let's go. I kind of want to clear this so I don't get confused as well. Although actually it's in that direction, it's not far from there. Can I just do this? It's clear. Load clear. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave it. Okay, here we go. Matt is behind us. And let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Full power. Cross-check takeoff flaps. Brake off. Yeah, that I don't know, Mort. I got Microsoft Flight Simulator in Steam.
Fly safe, and good luck.
But I know that often, you know, I turn it on and then, yeah, I have to go into the... St. Just Towers, you guys gotta wake up there. I couldn't see the option to talk to you. I was calling, there was no one manning any of the vehicles on the parking lots. What's the matter? You have too much cotton chips over. Alright. Let's go to that, what was it, 80. No worries, we'll reboot and try again. Copy that, more. Lovely to have you fly with us over to UK as well. I do have a Spitfire in this. I'm thinking about getting the P40. Let's turn off the fuel pumps while we remember. And here we are, about 080. That should be behind us. There he is. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. If not, as always, just let me know. Hyper, that's too loud. Hyper, that's not loud enough. Hyper, can you change music? I should probably do some redeemable ways to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to allow you to play sound effects. You know, carefully chosen sound effects on stream of your stream points. I don't know if it's something I have to code myself. Maybe, but I'm looking into that too. That's going to be another thing happening of the stream that's upcoming. We have library tutorials of decals and comp files with like that control the way shadows look and the way how metallic and shiny something looks, and all that sort of stuff is coming eventually, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's confused. I thought I was still there. That's funny. Alright, we'll just keep at this heading 80. Like a mayday, mayday, mayday sound effect. Yep, that could be good. Be taking requests perhaps and suggestions. I want to have some Pink Floyd in there. Maybe some Black Sabbath, Mort. I saw that shirt on your stream the other day. I love Black Sabbath. Maybe some Tony Iommi licks. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, going over the sea here, the channel. I don't know if there's a particular name for this bay here. There's some English resorts. There's a little fishing boat. Last time I saw one of these is going backwards. Did it still move backwards, that thing? I mean, I know boats can go backwards, but it's going backwards pretty fast. I think that was a bug. I didn't submit that one. Hey, Dale, how you doing, man? Welcome, Dale. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, and of course, welcome, Mort75. I already welcomed Wild Craze and Piper and Matt, who's flying with us here now. There he is. Serenity now. Yeah, I want to be serene. I like serenity in my life as much as possible. I like to be happy as much as possible. And wasn't Serenity the Matrix girl? Was her name Serenity? And it was Neo Serenity, or I forget. Not Divinity Original Sin. That's Divinity Original Sin 2 is a really good video game. I didn't get far in. I got out of the first castle area, but I could sink a lot of hours in that game if I got back into it. You know, I just have to pick and choose. So many good video games to play on these days. It's nuts. Golden Age of not only Flight Simulators but video games. A lot of good video games out there. I like the old classics too, like Jagged Alliance 2, turn-based stuff, super finicky. I was even playing some Pilot Wings in an emulator the other day. Super Nintendo game that I had as a kid. I loved it. Alright, this is a medic delivery mission, so that means there's no airfield there. It's just been an accident. I don't know, maybe a cow stepped on some guy's toe, and we're gonna have to land and drop off the medic. Metrog is below us. There he is. Let's try to form up on him for a change. Cutting power. Descending. Don't inform me, I don't know what we're doing. Oh, okay, copy that. I'm gonna activate the fuel pumps right because we're getting close. Okay, we're gonna head, turn right. And, just follow me in.
Transporter from dispatch. You are less than 3 miles from the drop zone. Find a place to land.
Copy that, dispatch. This is Hyper with Natrog here on the wing. We're going to look for a place to land and we'll keep you updated. Over. Alright, so... the place where the accident happened is... right around there. We can land 2 nautical miles away, so I think that field there is looking pretty good. Maybe that one there. There's some hedges, but I think we'll be able to plow through them with the BN-2. That looks pretty good as well. Oh, is that the accident over there? Let's try to fly by low and see if we can actually spot where the accident happened, okay? Should be able to see some vehicles out there. Neofly does have some 3D models that appear on the side of the accident. I'm gonna fly low. I'm gonna put the flaps to take off, give us a little bit more lift. Low and slow to try to find this. Where did it go? There it is. Hydrate. Thank you, Elias. Stand by, please, and I'll hydrate momentarily. Arma 3 tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with Elias Peaks. Dropped by his stream yesterday. Led over by Timmy Thumb. 1-2 boss. Oh, there it is. Look, a crashed airplane. Right there. It's a British airplane. Oh dear, okay. Alright, so we have to land us 2 nautical miles from that, okay. So, that's looking pretty good too. That's not too far away. But I think that one up there is the best. Go for that one. That one there. Okay, here I go. Stand by, Elias. I'll hydrate when I land, okay? Oh, my pleasure, man. Flaps, oh, let's actually leave it at takeoff for this turn still. There's the airplane, the crashed airplane, and our field is going to be a little bit ahead of it. Full flaps. We could even try that, but I think it's too many trees there. That one there is not too far from it. The medics can run through those trees, and we could try that one too. Actually, yeah, let's hold on. Going around, I saw a better one. Would make it a little more exciting too, and it's a little closer for this medic to run over to the crash site. Thank you, Wild Craze, for -123.25 prediction, landing rate prediction here. Oh, thank you, Matt. That's very kind of you. Let me hydrate real quick. Thank you, Elias. All right. There's that field there. Past the crash site, there's that little house there. I'll leave that as my landmark. I'm going to try to aim at that little brownish house, and I saw a little path through the trees there that we could try. Matt is with me. There, okay. These big sort of wheat fields over here. Flaps full. Auxiliary pumps are already on. Right there. Trim those up a little bit. There's a little hedge there, but hopefully the BN-2 will just power through. Stand by, Elias.
Transported from dispatch. You did it.
Okay,
Nice.
less than 200, that's still
Secure the
alright.
aircraft with the
Wild
parking
Craze, an applause. An applause to Wild Craze for winning that landing rate leaderboard. He's in the top of the leaderboard round for winning this guess. I'll update it shortly. Let's observe Matt's landing. Stand by. Try to get out of his way a little bit. If he's gonna try to land here too. Lost you. Okay, did I disappear?
Heading to the crash site.
Turn things off here momentarily, and I'll come and check the chat. Stand by.
Transporter from dispatch. Good job, pilot. You can land where you want.
All right. Copy that, dispatch. I'm going to hold on here, see if I can see my partner land over. Yeah, weird. I know that there's a bug that sometimes the nameplate stopped working. I'll show you where I am, to maybe you can get a visual. It's basically this big field of this like little thing here, and by the way, welcome to Elias Speaks. Hanging out here on the stream. Let me update the landing rate leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been here before, this is what we're talking about. Stand by. Wild Craze of 28 now. I instructed my assistant's computer to update it. All right, let's go back to the chat. Okay, Elias had asked, is it possible to play Microsoft Flight Simulator with mouse and keyboard? Well, mouse and keyboard. I never tried mouse and keyboard, but I know it's possible with a game controller. Game controller is fine. I've played it. I've enjoyed actually playing the controller. You can set up trim and everything. Main thing is to set up trim because you know, airplane has like let me turn on this here for a second. See, so like the flight surfaces of an airplane, for example, like you have like this the rudder here, okay, you have like this surface here that moves, okay, and it's like this at okay, let's zoom in on the BN-2 and the Islander and see it. I'm just leaving it out here because I want Matt to see where I am. Yeah, to your left and right below you, Matt, you just flew over where I am. There's this like this little circular copse of trees here, and that's where I am if you're not seeing me. Yeah, well would require some practice. Yeah, I mean everything is possible. Now you can play a violin of your feet if you really practice a lot, but I would use a controller properly. Okay, so here in the stabilizer, okay, this is what I talk about when I'm talking about trim. So you have like, okay, this is the thing that makes the airplane. You pull it back, the wind is hitting like. Okay, let me try to get over so I can put my hand over where it actually is. That could be kind of weird and fun in a way. So okay, so if I pull the, oh, there he is. Oh. It just arrived right in. An applause from Matt. Rog. A nice landing. Found us. Do you see my plane, Matt? Got a visual? Nice, okay. But is my nameplate still not showing? That's so weird. Yeah, so basically this thing here, okay, this is the big, the horizontal stabilizer, okay? So if I pull back on the stick, you know, I'm pulling back on the stick here, all right? And that moves that back. I pull forward on the stick, it moves forward. So I'm pulling back on the stick, okay? Then over here, like the air is hitting this thing and it's pushing the nose down, pushing the tail down so the nose of the airplane goes up. If I push it forward, the air hits the bottom of it, pushes the tail of the nose up, and the airplane goes down. Okay, but airplanes are almost always inherently unstable. Okay, so that means that if you're gonna fly and you're changing altitudes and there's wind and stuff, you're gonna have to be constantly like moving the stuff up and down. And that gets tiring. Okay, so these things called trim. Okay, and what trim does, if you look at this thing closely, okay, there's a second right here. This is the big stabilizer. This whole thing moves, but you see there's a second one there. Okay, and that's the trim. And now if I hold a button for the trim, look, you see that move. Okay, so that little thing. You can even see the little thing that actuates it and moves it over here. You can see the detail in this flight sim, okay? This little thing here, okay, it pulls it with the trim. That little thing pushes and pulls this, okay? It can be hydraulic actuated, it can be just, if you're in an older airplane, just like wires connected to it. And so what that does is it allows you to keep the airplane flying level by trimming it. And you have it both on the elevator, you have it in most airplanes, you have it here on the rudder, on this thing over here. There's the trim on the rudder too. And that's that one, standby. The rudder, was it here? Maybe I don't even have a rudder trim set up, but it's over here. Look, if you look on the top, there's the rudder trim. Put it nose right. If you go back to the outside view. So all this stuff is modeled. There you go. Trimmed a little bit to the left so the air is hitting this part here, and the nose is gonna turn the airplane that way, and the nose is gonna go right. All right, quick little trim example there. Back to the side, and let's make sure that our trim and trim is very important, especially in single propeller airplanes like World War II fighters, because the engine is turning one way. It makes this prop wash, this thing called P factor, makes the airplane want to go the other way. So you often have to counter it with rudder trim, especially on takeoff. So a lot of detail in this stuff, and it's fun to learn because it's, you know, it's real life knowledge. You can learn more about airplanes. They're beautiful things, and you can learn it through a software without having to be afraid of crashing and blowing up and killing not only yourself but a bunch of other people. Boom! Did I miss anything on chat? Wow, Chris says my friend says it's harder than GTA. Dude, GTA has so many buttons. I always press F and jump out of the airplane when I'm flying there. Alright, I think we can go anywhere we want now. This is something funny of Neofly now. I think we completed the mission, okay? I'll just click end mission. Oh wait, does it want me to go? Oh, I have to take off now. You can land at the airport of your choice. So after we take off from here, we can go anywhere we want. Okay, we're here. We're Land's End in the UK. Near Land's End, okay. Do missions around here. We just dropped off a medic, but now we can go anywhere we want. So how about we... let's go back to St. Just. That's fine. I don't know what that was. It thinks my Brit Norman is there for some reason still. I don't know why. Maybe let's... Should we go fly over there? Let's go somewhere else. Let's go... There's a small little airfield. Maybe something a little larger that has a working tower. This one here. Echo Golf Delta Romeo, alright? So I'll close the doors. Leave the window open. And it doesn't update the aircraft marking until the mission completes. Interesting. And do I have to complete the mission when I'm on the ground or wherever I choose to land? It has to be an airport though, right? Let's try going somewhere else. Let's try going to Echo Golf Delta Romeo. So I'm gonna input that in here on the DNS 530. It's an older Garmin. I'm gonna set direct to. I'm gonna turn that. Oh, I'm gonna click once, I think, and then turn that big knob. Leave it around there. Turn this big knob. Okay, and then I'm turning the small knob. And I already forgot again. Echo Golf Delta Romeo. Echo. Big knob. Golf. Oh, wrong way. Big knob. Small knob. Delta. Go the other way. Big knob. Small knob. Romeo. I'm not calling you a knob, I'm just talking about the aircraft. Okay. Enter. Enter, activate. Boom. Okay, we got ourselves very close. A bearing. It's gonna be roughly that way. So just to go roughly that way of this with the heading bug, I'm putting this little thing here. This heading bug, which is a manual one. I like to have a manual backup so this digital goes wrong. We still know where more or less we're going. More or less that way, okay. Alright. Let's turn on the engine again. Alright, medics, everyone out there, clear prop. Everything activated. Uh-oh. Ooh, did I leave it running too long? Oh, magnetos are off, of course. Alright, flaps at takeoff position. Turn the lights back on. Alright, let's go. Okay, Matt is here with us. Nice. Let's observe his takeoff. Come on, computer. Oh, missed it, but sometimes I'm doing too many things at once here and I lose it. Okay, I apologize. All right. Rough bearing is gonna be almost directly north from us. Okay, full power.
Fly safe, and good luck.
Flaps up. I think I did a mistake with that actually. It wasn't just the direction of the other one, it was I had to be a little more careful with that, I think. I have to actually put the bearing, not just because if you're not, this is not automatically north, okay. So I made a mistake there. So the bearing is actually more around, the heading here is more around there. You know, I'm a human being, I make mistakes too. About 120, Matt, roughly. And we'll just keep an eye on the GNS 530 here and head over to Echo Golf Delta Romeo. Let's see if there's a tower there we can talk to. Echo Golf Delta Romeo, Coldrose, a Navy airfield. There's a tower, request full stop landing. Always forgiven, good sir. Thank you, Lars. Copy that, Echo Golf Delta Romeo. All right. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. It's right there. Matt's already going in. Oh, there's a nice big tower there. I think that maybe it's a Royal Air Force Base or something. Navy. It's a Navy something. Runway 29 left traffic. Alright, so we're turning left. We're gonna look for the runway 29er here. Two niner is basically the heading, so we can tell already which one it is by looking here. Okay, so 29er is a 290 is gonna be around this, so they want us coming into, it's probably that one right there, the other end of that one. Keeping the auxiliary fuel pumps activated. Since it's such a short flight, we're going to be landing again momentarily. Not sure if I have to read the manual of this plane to make sure that that's okay. Maybe there's a limit on the time you should keep those on. Try to learn to fly it properly. I was thinking about disabling the crashes when I was getting frustrated with losing this airplane so many times, but I think it's good to leave it on. Learn to fly it properly, like Wild Craze said. Nice. Okay, I'll have it with some chips or oh, nice. With some pita? Nice, okay. That'll be my snack. Oh, there you go. 29ers down one. Alright, we'll acknowledge the clearance. Okay, almost got it. Full flaps. Look around, see if there's any traffic. Did Matt already go in? Maybe he already went in. Maybe he disappeared with this. Whoa! I have the phone ringing. It's gonna have to wait. Stand by. It's spam anyway. All right. Thank you for the prediction. You didn't do. Oh, you did something good. You convinced me to not turn off crash damage and just learn to fly the airplane how it's meant to be flown. Next thing I want to learn in this sim and to get this achievement is to ILS landing. I have to be able to do that in Falcon 3.0. A bit of a crosswind here. Got to get a little bit over to the center of the runway before I put her down. Quite a bit of crosswind.
Great work
Oh,
out there today.
it's a little hard and a
Another life has been
bounce.
saved thanks to you.
And a bounce. It wasn't too bad though. Wow, craze. Again. It's alright. Hey, you're here, you're guessing, you're winning. Expected. Congrats to Wild Craze. Wild Craze. Wild Craze. Wild Craze. Alright, taxi to bracket parking. A seafarer doesn't wait for wind in the back but learns to sail. Very well said. Very well said, sir.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Lima Delta Yankee Cross Runway Tree 6 Victor Charlie Charlie 1 Cross Runway 29er Bravo November Hypertext Hero 1.
Lima Delta Y cross runway 36 cross runway 29er. What the heck am I supposed to go? I should learn how to do this properly too. Is Matt landing now? Did I miss his landing? I think we may have lost him, or is that bug? That's fine. I'm just gonna go and park up here near the tower. See if there's okay. This looks like there's some people waiting around here. There's some general aviation aircraft. There's a Spitfire. Oh, copy. You see me? Cool. Let me pause 1 second. Let me go to outside view. That's funny, I don't see you, Matt. Unless you're far out. I think this is another bug that's because it happened with me and Wild Craze the other day when we were flying. Our nameplates would disappear. Okay, I'm just gonna park right here. Flaps up. Rewinding the VHS tape before you take it back to Blockbuster. Okay, that's some. That one, no, he's on a BN-2 Islander too. That's a pretty nice bonanza there, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. Maybe that way. All right. Parking brake. Oh, here he is. Boom, now you appeared. What the heck? A mystery. Turn everything off. I'll click on continue for now because we're gonna take a look from the outside view. There he is. Just appeared out of like, you know, like the Twilight Zone over here, Elias. Beautiful Spitfire here behind us. Let me just leave us with a view. Here, I'm gonna go way back here and then I'm gonna kick in the telephoto lens. Boom. The tower on the top. We have time to some more flights, but I want to buy a floater, I think. Let me go back to Neofly. Flying. Okay. So now... See, here's the... We didn't go... our plane is here. That's our home base, okay? Our plane is here. Move our home base here. Do I have to set pilot position and pay? That's what I assume it has to be done. But let's see what we have over here. Okay, no floaters over here for us to buy. How about let's do one more mission, I say. We are at Echo Golf Delta Romeo. So Echo Golf Delta Romeo. Yeah, so I'm assuming that... Okay, that's where we're searching for missions, alright. But I'm assuming that now if I restart, if I close Neofly and come back, it will put my starting position again at St. Just, or would it be from here now? Both my pilot and my plane are here. I guess my question is, does Neofly, do you have to pay some taxes to make an airport, like your parking taxes for the airplane and stuff, to make your airport the main one you fly from, your home airport? Okay, we're gonna look for some missions here. Let's, okay, this is Bush distance. There's some people that want to go back to St. Just. Anything at St. Mary's? Oh, look at that. Let's go. Let's end with Isles of Scilly Airport. Let's go take this cargo. That's always challenging. Fly with friends. Connect and fly. No passengers and 410 pounds. Depends on where you last succeeded in a mission, imagine. Okay, copy that. So I last succeeded in a mission. It was a medic mission, and then I landed here. So I don't know if now when I restart Neofly, I guess we'll find out. Will it be here where I landed, or at St. Mary's where we're heading off now, or is it going to be over at Lens End where I started? Guess that'll be a test. All right, 410 pounds. Let's get back in the airplane. And we still have plenty of fuel. BN-2 has plenty of fuel. Let's click on the weight here. No passengers. Put that to 0. That lives at about 180. Let's put some baggage back there. What? 330 maybe?
Transporter from
Oh,
dispatch.
a little bit too high.
It's
See the
a
airplane
cargo
moves
mission
back.
today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start.
Copy that. Dispatch.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
Copy that, Matt. Thanks for being here. Walker says, might be where you started medic mission since it doesn't have a set destination. Copy that.
Transporter, loading is complete. Let's go.
But it's interesting, it lets me do missions from an airport that's not my main one. This is not the one that I start with. I landed here, now it's letting me do missions from here. I guess we'll find out. We'll land at St. Mary's, and the next time I start Neofly, we'll see if it puts us back at St. Mary's or at St. Just. Alright. Let's start her up again. Electrics, battery switch. Oh, the avionics are already on. Let me turn it off again just to do it properly here. Fuel pump and fuel valves. Mach needles for both starboard and port engines. Mach needles and the fuel valves and the fuel pumps. Okay. I'm gonna put on the lights so that people see that, you know, I'm here and it's potentially dangerous. Open the little window and say, hey George, clear the props, take it easy. Oh. And now, let's not forget, I forgot this once the other day, and to turn on the engine generator so it generated electricity, and then in the middle of this flight all my electrical system went out. So that was cool to confirm that that actually works. Perhaps it's just cache map clutter. Yeah, I don't know how they work with that, but cache is one of the big, cache validation is one of the hardest things. Isn't that a quote from some famous, turn this music down a little, from some famous programmer or computer scientist or something. And before we take off, a little bit higher on the engine sound here. A little bit lower on this music. Alright, switch on the avionics, and let's talk to air traffic control, see if they'll let us, or to ground services, see if that bug's still going on here, or if they will let us. Okay, oh here you go, taxi depart straight out.
Rose ground to Hypertext Hero 1 request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Hypertext Hero 1 taxi to and hold short of runway.
And while they're doing that, we'll set this up. They'll need to go 29er, okay. Or acknowledge that. And we are going to go to St. Mary's Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Alright. So direct to big knob. Click once. Big knob. Oh no, okay. Big knob, then small knob. Echo Golf. Romeo Charlie? Already forgot. Echo Golf Hotel Echo. Echo Golf Hotel. Hotel Echo. And when I do this, I understand why some people spend money getting a hardware thing of this, you know, because I like hardware things. St. Mary's, Scilly Isles. There we go. Enter and enter. We've got our heading. That's going to be roughly about 260, 265, I'm imagining. Let's set this up over here too. There's something else that I should be doing that I don't know about. Well, obviously there's a lot of things I should be doing that I don't know about, but if there's anything particularly flagrant and glaring here, I'm always happy to learn from chat. What was it? About 265 I said? I think I said it about 265, yep. Thanks, Elias. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go. Runway 29er. Take a look at where it is. Like in real life, I would make a flight plan, everything. There'd be all these checklists. I would look at the airport, the map of the airport where I'm landing, think about the approach and everything. Eventually, we're gonna get there. We're gonna learn to do all that. But right now, I just like to fly off the drone. I'm seeing where runway 29er is over there. We're gonna taxi all the way over there through. We're gonna cross runway 36. What did they say? They said taxi and hold short of runway 29er using taxiway D, cross runway 18. Okay, so runway 18 is gonna be, I think, this one here. Yeah, 2918 is the other side of it. Okay, I think. Nope, that's 11. Oh, 18. Here you go. Cross runway 18. CC1. Okay. Let's go. Let's increase the. Let's try to figure this out properly here. I'll increase the drone speed a little bit, and I'm gonna go for a little tour of the airport. So they're saying like taxi and hold short of runway 29er, which is over there, using taxiway D. Okay, taxiway D. Let's see if it's this one here. Is there a little sign here? I don't know how accurate a lot of these airports are, but okay, D is yeah, it's this one here, I think. Let's taxiway D, and then you come over here, then you cross runway 18. That's 36, okay, but so 1836. Now I don't understand. Can I go this way, or do I have to go this way here? I think it's this way because they didn't say cross the other one. Okay, so we're gonna cross here 18 to 36. Alright, with taxiway D, which I suppose is this thing. CC1, it has that information too. Is that over here? That's 36Y. Maybe it is on the other side. Let's take a look. Which one is C? Runway C, this is 18, I think. 18C. Learning like how to navigate the airport. Here's L. Where is taxiway D they want us to use? Okay. I think they think I'm over here because I parked in the wrong place. I think that's the problem. I parked in the wrong place probably. But I don't know. I'm confused by this. Too few instructions to be all the way around, so probably taxiway near the end. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. So I'm gonna cross. This is 1836, then I'm gonna go here and let's go all the way to 29. I have to learn all this stuff. Okay, C1, here you go. There's C1. CC1, yeah. And you hold short over here. Okay. I already got the 100 miles taxi achievement, so this won't go towards that. Alright, let's go. What? Careful not to crash into the Spitfire over here. Exponent Mage 440. I think I've seen this guy before. Flying around on an 820N, I think, as an Airbus. Let me hold short of this taxiway just briefly so I can adjust sound levels. Hey, Canadian Captain Mustache, good day, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Canadian Captain Mustache. This gentleman was, and I'll do a shout out as well, this gentleman is the person who first taught me how to turn on the BN-2 Islander, okay? He, I think is a real life pilot. So when the BN-2 Islander was released, he came into the stream and he taught me how to turn her on. Oh, I love the Islander Neofly, man. This is what makes Microsoft Flight Simulator one of my... It shot up to the top of the list of one of my favorite games ever, but mainly because of Neofly and BN-2 Islander, those two things. BN-2 Islander airplane I flew in as a kid. I think I have something... Do I have something for that? Negative. You can just go to hypertexthero.com/Islander. And the new sound update, oh man, I love it, dude. It's so nice. I love doing this. I love doing opening that and hear those big those Lycoming engines out there. I have to turn for streaming I turn the engine sound down because it's so loud, you know. It's a loud airplane. Go give this gentleman a follow. Go give Wild Craze a follow. I'll do some more shout outs in a minute when they're up in the air. Really, really enjoying this plane. I hope they keep working on it. I hope they add sounds to, you know, the throttle and the things you move, like as well. Even though it's a small thing, you can't hear it usually with the engine on. It is nice. Oh look, there's my PT-17 Sturgeon. I like that plane a lot too. I have one of those. I've been working a lot this summer, so I haven't been around much. Alright, hope that things are going well for you. I've been unemployed since April last year. I got a freelance job here and there, but next month I'm gonna start working again. Thankfully got a job, thank you to Kerr WT. This gentleman over here. So I'm not gonna stop streaming because it's gonna be a part-time job, but the stream schedule is gonna change. But I'm not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be around. Yeah, thanks so much, man. I mean, it's been a while, you know. All right, there's a runway 29. There's a car coming in behind me. Let's talk to air traffic control and let's see if this is close enough.
Hood Tower, Hypertext Hero 1 at runway 29 ready.
Hood Tower.
Straight out departure. Hypertext Hero 1 altimeter tree 0.06 wind 24 trees 19er. Straight out departure.
Shout out to Wild Craze. Accompanied me, and there's a lot of flights, including some particularly long with 18-hour flight. The guy accompanied me once. Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er Hypertext Hero 1.
All right. Did I set my course? What was it? Was it like 285 or something? I think I did that. Yeah, that looks about right down here. Yeah, we're going to take some cargo to St. Mary's. So just to show you on the Neofly, we're taking off here from this airfield here, which I guess it's a Kodros Tower is, or something Navy, I forget the name. Echo Golf Delta Romeo. We're at Land's End, the westernmost tip of the UK here, near where my dad grew up. And we're gonna fly over to St. Mary's in the Scillies, these archipelago of islands to the left here, pointing towards the Atlantic Ocean, pointing all the way to the Caribbean, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna go back to Caribbean and fly to Jamaica soon, but that's one nice thing about Neofly is I can, you know, call Scotty and the Starship Enterprise, beam our Islander up, beam myself up, pay about $15,000 for the privilege, and then beam myself down anywhere else on the planet. Okay, at least if you're not playing survival mode. There is survival mode in this stuff that I think you can't do that. You have to travel like physically in the world if you want to jump somewhere else. But I you know, I played enough DayZ. I'm happy to not be playing survival here. Okay, makes it a little more fun to be able to go anywhere we want. Alright, here we go. Cross check. It's a pretty long runway. Let's just take off without flaps. And that will let us put the RPM back a little bit. It won't be as loud for, even though we don't have patches, it won't rattle the airplane so much and break some of this cargo back here or rattle our own ears. I agree, I don't use a fuel to survive, obviously I can do whatever. Yeah, same here. I mean, I understand. I like that it's an option, you know. If you're forced to do it, it wouldn't be as fun. Okay. Alright, full power. Release the brakes, and off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm not gonna go outside view too much because it just throws me off.
Transporter, good flight.
Copy that, dispatch. I'll see you in the Scillies, over. Trim nose down a little bit, deactivate the auxiliary fuel pumps, which I still find it amazing that they're right next to the fuel vault, so you can shut off the fuel for the engine pretty easily by mistake. It's not a big deal, you can turn it on again, but it stops the engine, you know, so I find that crazy that they have it right next to it here, and they don't put one of these switch guard on top of that, because you can cut it. Power to the engine so easily, and the switches look exactly the same, you know. It's just, that's a little bit strange for me, but I'm not a real life pilot. I don't know, maybe there's a good reason for it. We do have a little bit, I don't know if I left this trim wheel, rudder trim. I think I have to map my aileron trim still. Where's the is there aileron trim in this plane? Maybe there is an aileron trim in the island. I could put on a little bit of could turn on the autopilot, but it's a pretty short flight. We're just gonna fly her manually. I think they're guarded in IRL. Interesting. Yeah, because for me, I've done that by mistake. I'll show you right now. Let's climb a little, get a little bit of height. Take a look at this beautiful. Whoa. Little cambaliotto, little somersault with the whoa, what's going on here? What's going on? I'm losing it. What's going on? What's going on?
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. That was like another BN-2 where... What the heck, dude? You know what I think happened? I think it was like the 737 MAX. I think I was holding maybe the up trim on my stick and I trimmed way down while I was in the outside view. You PBS. My the gods, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be owing like it was insured, okay? It was insured. We got, I think it hopefully was insured. I'm gonna click. Oh, Neofly doesn't even see it yet. Maybe that's a blessing. Neofly doesn't see that it crashed. I don't see the option to end the mission. Specs both splashed down. Let me put a little sound effect for us here. Maybe this. Alright. I'm gonna restart Neofly because it doesn't tell me we crashed here, so I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna quit Neofly and restart it. 3 meters per second. Not sure what you mean with the second message, wow, craze, but that's why one of the running jokes here on the stream is BN-2, so I did this. Another BN-2, as Icebird says. Go give this gentleman a follow, ladies and gentlemen. If you, someone told me I shouldn't say ladies and gentlemen, I should say folks. You know, I don't know. Okay, I'll say folks. I'll say what I just get. I'm a little older, and I grew up at a time where they said ladies and gentlemen. But I understand the thought. So maybe I should start saying folks or heroes or something else. If you have a suggestion of what you want to be called, people. I like people a lot. Okay, Neofly coming on. And it's like a Twilight Zone episode or something because my Islander's still there. I haven't lost it. The hull's a bit beat up, but it didn't give me the insurance money back, and that means the Islander's still alive. And look where it put us, wow, crazy. It put us at this airfield here, that one that we had done that first mission on. So I'm totally confused about how Neofly keeps track of this stuff. Okay. But, what time is it? 12:02. Well, I think what I'm gonna do, since it's time to go now, we couldn't finish that mission, I am going to run the outro while we're zoomed in here. And I'm gonna look for someone to raid, and I'll be back in the afternoon. I have my only guess of what happened on that crash is I left my this is where I have my trim button here on my BKB Gladiator neck stick. It's a very nice stick, this. I recommend it. I have to write a full review of it. Okay, I think while I was in the outside view, I pressed this, and with that whole thing about pressing C to take control of the drone view or of the airplane, I lost track of what I was doing, and I totally forgot that maybe I had my thumb holding onto the nose down trim, and we augured in kind of like a 737 Max, but instead of the computer making the mistake was right here between my earphones. All right, but yeah, this one was pretty confusing. I'm gonna run the outro now, and I'm gonna put a song that's a little more exciting. I listened to a lot of bossa nova this morning. It's been nice, but it's time for us to go look for someone to raid, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Any suggestions appreciated, but I will first go take a look in Twitch and see if there's someone that I know who is streaming perhaps, or someone who doesn't have a lot of viewers in Microsoft Flight Simulator or any other game with flying things on it.
Alright, and so throughout today's, we're going to be showing a bunch of different stuff, and never before...
Stand by. Alright. Flying Fabio's out there. I could return the favor yesterday. He raided me yesterday. Maybe we should go back to Flying Fabio to return the favor. I think that's a nice thing to do. Nice to catch up, Canadian Captain Mustache. Thank you so much for dropping by. And hope to see you again soon. Maybe we can do some BN-2 Islander flights when you're back. Let me know when you're back, alright? Well, Chris, thank you so much. Yeah, and I think my controls probably got locked up while I was outside. That's my guess, but you know. Neofly didn't consider another BN-2, so I still have it. We'll be back later for some DCS or more BN-2 Islander stuff, or maybe some IO2 Sturmovik. We'll see what happens in a couple of hours, alright? Going to raid the Flying Fabio now to return the favor for the wonderful raid yesterday. And I will see you in the afternoon. I'm Hypertext Hero. I'm out of hyperspace for now. Peace out. Raiding.
Originally from Brazil, been living in the US for a while now. This is my channel. This is our channel, really, right? So welcome. We're taking a look at the F-14 A and B that's going to be released August 19th for the sim. That's right. That's right. That's right. Amazing, right? Yeah, I know it would be awesome. So check this out. Let's see all that's in this aircraft, right? We saw some, maybe not all of it. Like for example, one thing we haven't seen: full compressor stall engine modeling and coding for the F-14A TF-30 engines.